If I see you, Civic, if I see you one more time doing a snore, Civic, when I get my hands on you, Chaoti, my beloved! Hello! Am I your beloved? Huh? Hello! Blessings! I'm grabbing water really quick. But I'll be back in just a second. And I'll get back to the drawing. Heck yeah, I'm very excited. Silly Zurui, my beloved. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Let me grab water. I'll be right back. Hi. Hello. Give me 1 second. Hello, I'm back with water. Is that a cute chow? I don't I don't know. Is that a silly little sprout that I see? What the heck? What the heck? Let me go ahead down the chat specifically so I can start saying blessings and hello to everyone. Let me do this. Hi. I'm here. I'm alive and I'm real. Chaoti will be here. Let me see. Boop. Getting on the background music. Gotta do that. Okay. Let me go ahead and start saying hello to everybody. Blessings to Civic. Blessings to Wolf. Blessings to Nameless. Blessings to Jay. Blessings to Clover. Blessings to Lotus. And blessings to everyone else that is going to be joining in or that is lurking in the chat. I hope that you are having a wonderful day today and that you enjoy your time here. You're a real anime girl. I'm real. I'm real. Blessings. Heck yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Also, have fun lurking. I hope that work is going well for you. I hope. I wanted to put the sprouts on my head, but my hotkeys aren't working. I tried to get them to work, and they're not working. So now I'm sproutless on the top of my head. Work is never going good. Gosh dang it. I mean, look, we can all maybe fair. That's fair. I cannot lie, that can be fair. Already drinking water. More water. Oh, this is a separate shadow layer. I wanted to see what part of it looked like already with like some other shadows, like other shading and stuff. I think it's looking nice. I feel like it looks odd without the shadows right here, but once I actually like do shading and stuff, like adding that shadow on the bottom and things like that, that's really gonna be nice. So I did a little bit more cleanup off stream, so the whole head is actually more visible and nice and everything. So I'm very happy about that. Annyeong! Congratulations on the 701 subscribers. Yeah! Mod Vivian, blessings, welcome. I was gonna say that. Okay, before I actually continue with more things. Okay. So, we made it to 700 subs on YouTube. My throat is hurting me so badly right now. Hang on a second. I'm trying so hard. Nom, 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 nom. I've been talking too much already today, so my throat is being annoying. Apologies. Okay, I'm normal. I'm normal. But we have 701 subscribers on YouTube, so already got that goal reached. The 1,000 subscribers is soon to be within my reach. But also, thank you so much for everyone that is following on YouTube. It's very much appreciated. I kind of fully woke up this morning to that, and I was excited and I didn't know what to do. I was like, should I do a thing where I just say, oh my gosh, look at that? Or should I just like wait until the stream to say stuff about it? But I'm pretty close to like other goals too, on other socials, like on Twitter or on X. On Twitter, I'm like 8 away from 200. And then, on Twitch, I'm like, I think it's around 15-ish. Yeah, around that much. We're getting close to 200. 200? 300? 200. 300. 300. 300. Yeah. My brain is blah, blah, 300. Yeah. Hello, blessings, Arya. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Congratulations. Thank you. I'm super hyped. I'm very hyped. I'm hoping to continue to do my best. That's cool. Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe by the next stream it'll be that goal on YouTube. And then this morning I'm like, I have one fear, because then whenever there's like groups of like new followers, I'm like, okay, what video, what stream is suddenly being thrown into the algorithm to cause this? What's going on? What's happening? I have a brief moment of fight or flight whenever that happens, but in the end I'm still happy. Okay. Now I'll just start doing this area. Boop. I'm trying to not have like... Oh yeah, that was moved a little bit. That can be deleted. Here we go. BRB, valid. Take your time. I've just been kind of, how do I say, basking in the joys of seeing people get into content that I like. I went like I was doing some busy things today, but in between I was vibing, I was growing gardens, I was looking on socials, and even more people are getting into Uma Musume day by day as it grows. More horse girls consume the minds of every individual that is online, and I grow more and more joyous. Every day, I am filled with more joy. In hopes that Haru Urara, Agnes Tachyon, and Twin Turbo will have more love thrown at them every single day. Twin Turbo's support card is already in, by the way. I can't remember. I can't remember what her support card specifically does at the moment, but you should check it out because she looks cute on it regardless. Regardless, she looks very cute, very adorable, if I say so myself. Work calls to me. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, Civic. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful time at work. It's not gonna be the best. Work isn't always fun, but just do your best. Okay? I believe in you. Oh, I'm just an ordinary Russian boy with a poor understanding of English, so I'll just watch drawing and laugh for nothing. Well, I'm happy that you're here. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope that you enjoy your stay. Oh. More water. Yeah. Oof, accidentally stayed up to 6 a.m. raising horse girls. That's so real, though. That's valid. Usually I'm like, how dare you stay up until 6 a.m. But if it's for raising horse girls, that's okay. That's alright. That's fine. I don't mind. I think literally yesterday, I've been sending this to people, and as a result, more people have been sending it to other servers and other people. But I think on the TikTok and Twitter for Uma Musume, for one of their socials, there was a video with Haru Urara basically singing "If You're Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands." And I've been needing people to see it because it's important horse girl propaganda. Because her smile lights up the world and makes every day better. So, important thing to note. If you're feeling sad, just look at Haru Urara singing a song and clapping her hands. And you will immediately already feel better. Definitely a valid reason. Exactly. Although it is funny how many people I'm seeing have, like, actual horse... Like, the actual horse counterparts on their timelines. I'm trying to find my reference image again. This is destroying me. I played the Umagacha, but I was just not into it. I like the new Oguri anime, though. Oh, you're valid! That's valid, though! Like, okay, here's the thing. As much as I would like for people to get into the gacha and everything, I understand that not everyone is into the gacha. The gacha style is not always for everybody. But if there's one way or another that you're able to consume the franchise, like with the anime, then that's a dub. That's a freaking win in my book. I tell you what. Heck yeah. Like I was looking through it because we're gonna be doing the Uma Musume watch along nights on Discord. And I'm like, yeah, the animation from the first season is definitely a lot different than the movies and like some of the more current animated things. My favorite stuff, though, is seeing people's reactions to Agnes, Tachyon. Tachyon. Every single time I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But, but their reactions to seeing her in the game, or the gameplay style. I like when Goldchip got eye trauma. Well, I mean, that's just how Goldchip is. Or Goldchip was known to, get a few things stuck, caught in their eye quite often. Which I find to be pretty funny, because also, I relate to that. But by gacha style, I think the better way of me saying it is gameplay. Because even with other franchises, let me see. Okay, I need to move a couple of things. Hang on. Dun dun dun. But even with other franchises, there's like different games and stuff too. So for example, for Idolmaster, for like Cinderella Girls and stuff, or even just the regular Idolmaster series, there's the gacha game, there's some of the PlayStation games, there's some of the other card games, stuff like that. And sometimes, you know, one style of the game might not exactly fit the most, or like you might not vibe with one style, but then you really like the other ones, you know. Just different consumptions of media. But also, I like when Goldchip gets things in her eye too. I find that pretty funny. Okay, here we go. And this. I think this needs to be moved in a little. There we go. I was confused. You're valid. I think I said that in a weird way too. Apologies on that on my end. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but I was still very comfy in the end. I still had, like, for what limited sleep I had, because Bartholomew woke me up. He woke me up really early. I didn't get to sleep a lot, and then when I finally fell asleep, he woke me up really early. But I definitely was still comfy, but it was still, it's still a little bit of, not a lot of sleep. So, I'm a little bit, not in the best of my wording. My brain is, working. My brain's working. BRB again, gotta drive home. Have a safe drive home. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Whoa. Man. But I'm just... Oh, wait, going back to it. Okay, for Agnes. Because also, I'm trying to say the last name because... Or the full name, because there's also Agnes Digital. Which she's a Hime Joshi, by the way. Agnes Digital is the Hime Joshi. and we stan Hime Joshi's here. But the thing for seeing Agnes in the game versus the animations for how her facial expressions are, I'm really loving people's reactions to that. They go from like seeing her in the game and they're like, oh yeah, she's really cool, and then they see her and how she does her expressions in like the recent animated films, and and I see people like, hello? Who is this horse girl? Wow. Heart eyes. If I could do heart eyes right now, but I can't. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Man. I'm cursed. I'm not allowed to make heart eyes. Ugh. Ugh. Some sort of phobia if I've ever freaking heard of it. Blessings, Crossbow. Hello, how are you doing? What's good? I hope that you're having a very nice day so far. Ooh, where's my reference image? Where did she go? Madoka, please. There we go. Okay. I have her now. Now she's safe. I mean, as safe as she can be. But I was thinking after I'm done drawing Madoka, my next drawing is probably going to be horse girls. Excuse me. Water again. There we go. But I'll probably draw Urara. Quite possibly, more than likely. And I'm gonna try and draw a dynamic pose. It's been a minute since I've drawn some more dynamic poses. So I need to push myself into thinking of more poses again. So it's kind of tough too, but I do like drawing running poses and action poses, because then that means there's a lot of flow and a lot of, it's like if there's some loose fabrics and materials, it's a nice flow that can happen in the piece. So okay, there we go. And then There we are. And this is right there. Dun, 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 dun. But also aside from that, I've seen a lot of gachi akuta on my dash, on my feeds. There's more people that immediately want to cosplay characters, and I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy. Like the immediate how fast people are able to make cosplays is crazy. Like I've seen so many people where they're like, I'm gonna make a gachi akuta cosplay, and then literally the next day they're like, almost finished with my gachi akuta cosplay. And I'm like, what energy? What source? What source of energy do you have to make that so quickly? Yeah, like all the cosplays after VTuber debuts, the amount of people that basically like overnight made Saba cosplays is wild to me. I will never forget that. Seeing on my timeline, people literally like watching her debut and being almost finished with making watching her debut and already like getting a good chunk of the cosplay finished. Like because I'm gonna be honest and say, like, for some cosplays, I feel like there's a thought that cosplays with like certain either less types of clothing or less certain other details can make it a bit easier. But like making things like bathing suits and stuff can be really annoying. Making two pieces can be a very frustrating time. It can be really difficult and annoying. It's not always easy. I mean, you can just put it together, but also it's difficult to make it so that it's neat. Hi, blessings paper. Blessings. How are you doing? What's good? Blessings. But like seeing all the, we were just talking about cosplays and how fast people are making them because of gachi akuta, but now we're onto VTuber cosplays because I saw so many people doing Saba cosplays so quickly. It boggles my mind seeing how fast people are to that. Oh, I need to make sure. Okay, Madoka has this one piece that's like a little lock area. I mean, it's kind of covered up by the... Now I have to think. Do I want this to be a little bit higher up? So now instead of that, because this is like a different kind of fabric. Hang on, I'm thinking about this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Yeah? And then, at the very least, there's some more space. And then the little lock can be right there. Along with the, chain. There we go. So that's the start of some detail right there. Okay. Here we are. Okay, I had to focus for a second right there. I still need to change that ribbon a little bit, but you went to AX? No, I didn't. I wasn't able to go over to Madoka has this what? I'm gonna shake you. But I unfortunately was not able to go over to AX. We were, I think what in the end what we tried to do, or what we were doing, was seeing if we could do some virtual meet and greets and everything instead at AX, cause me and Sunny weren't able to go. But Mane-san, Mod Tiger, and Leah were able to go over. Yeah. Oh, I'm alright. I've been sleeping through the day to avoid high temperatures because my AC sucks. Honestly, relatable. That's real. If I was able to do that, I would. I want a day to just lounge around. I want to lounge around and do nothing. to have a day to just stay in bed. I did get some time to sleep and rest a little bit during the weekends. In between some of the hectic busyness that I've had. M3124 Sprout. Hello, hello, blessings, blessings. How are you doing? How are you? Blessings, Sprout. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. I hope that you're doing well and taking very good care of yourself. Speaking of Tiger, it was so cool to meet them at Offkai. Yeah, Tiger is very nice. Tiger is a very nice and chill person. Oh, thank you so much. I forgot that that's the. I forgot. Oh god, I forgot that I was crushing the sprouts in the notification. I did forgore. Whew. Okay, that's enough. It's time to be serious. But I think I did what I did. Even if I didn't go to AX, I did Poke's fingers together. I did request a couple of things to be grabbed over at AX. And there's also just things that folks said that that they felt like it was that was very Chaoti core in essence, and they got them. So I'll probably be able to see what I've gotten sometime either by the end of this week or next week. Maybe I'll do an unboxing or an opening thing for it to see all the things that was able to be gotten for me from AX. Were you able to get the Apothecary Diaries keychain? I don't know. And it makes it like I'm hoping. Is it available on Omona's online store? I'm gonna check that right now. I'm checking. This is very important. Also, I'm doing great, Chao. I hope that you're doing fine and taking care of yourself. I'm doing my best to take care of myself. My throat's just been a little annoying because it's been like back and forth for the air quality. So I've just had to be a little bit more careful. And it has left me feeling a little bit more like I have been coughing a bit more because of it, but I've been doing my best to take care of myself. I see the free rim plushies on there already immediately. Oh god. Grocery bags. Oh, that's cute. I didn't even realize that they had little grocery bag thingies. I know. They also had, oh my god, they had Nekopara stuff. They had Ina and Bay merch. Hope you get better and heal up soon, Chao. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's always a back and forth kind of thing, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Once the air quality decides to be nice again, there'll be less issues for sure. Cause it's been back and forth. Fireworks didn't help, but I just wait. I wait until it's all good. Hopefully storms and rain will help to improve it though. I'm going in between trying to draw and trying to see what I can see what merch is still available. Where? Oh my god. Please. Oh, product. Oh, collaborations. Apothecary Diaries. I have terrible news. Mainly for myself. It won't show me what is available until the fall. I need a Mau Mau and Jinxi. It'll be fine. I'll be able to grab them. Besides, I'm already very grateful for what cons are they at next? I'm not sure, but I think Omona, it said, because what they do every year, like they have fall merch that comes out. But AX is like usually the time that they have early purchases for those products. So I don't think that they're gonna be having them early at another con if they go to another one at the moment. Let me see. Convention list. The next one that they are at is Otakon? Yeah, so after AX, they go to Otakon, which is in DC, and it's August 8th through 10th. And then Anime New York City, Anime NYC, that's August 21st to the 24th. Oh, okay. So maybe if anyone goes to those, then they can like oh, how's the name spelled again? For Omona. Oh, da 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 da. Isha. There we go. Omona. I'm a failure as a weeb, never went to a con. No, you're valid though, honestly. Noted. I really like their stuff. Not gonna lie, I've been a fan of that artist for a minute. So I have, at previous conventions I've been able to go to, if they've had a booth, I have gotten a sweatshirt, a couple of sweatshirts and t-shirts. And I like to wear them a lot. I have gotten a couple of them. Yeah, they're good. I like their art. I like their art a lot. So I also like to get their sticker sets. But cause it's Omona and I like Quinoa Monster and Liliums. In terms of like convention artists that you might see a lot. For like the bigger ones now. I remember Quinoa Monster when they had like smaller booths and everything. I've been a fan of Quinoa Monster for a really long time. I've tried to get one of their acrylic gacha pins every year that they've had new ones for like their Valentine's Day sets and Halloween sets. So hi Nanasi! Blessings! Blessings, Nanasi! How are you? Sweet, I would say. No, I'm like... I'm cool. I'm intense. I'm intense and cool. But, you don't have to feel bad if you haven't gone to a convention, though. Honestly. I think the environments for conventions, it definitely changes. I would say start off with going to a smaller convention if it's an environment you're not used to, or if it's something in where like you get overwhelmed a little bit easy in like crowded spaces. Because I find a lot of local conventions, and there's a lot of styles, but a lot of local anime conventions, they can be as small as like a small area in a mall that's like rented out for a weekend, that has like some vendors and some voice actors and stuff to meet and greet. But they can still be a very fun time. And then if you feel comfortable after that, like after that, then you can try to go to larger ones. Unless it's only larger ones that you're really able to see nearby for where you're at. If that's the case, then best of luck to you for it. I think one of my first conventions I went to was a larger one. But it wasn't the funnest experience, mainly because I went with a group of people. And they kind of left me to be alone. So I was left alone exploring a giant convention center, overwhelmed by my surroundings, with a lot of people that I didn't know. And by the end of it, I was like, I want to go home. But the next convention I went to, even though it was a bigger convention, I went with friends. And it was a much less stressful experience. I'm actually the only weeb in my friend circle, so going alone doesn't seem fun, I think. I think it depends. It can depend. If you are someone that does thrive on having activities, or like having people with you for activities, I can definitely understand that. I think there's certain activities that I feel uncomfortable with myself doing alone, specifically because I prefer to do those things with other people, because I like to see my friends and other individuals also having fun. Because if I get to see my friends smile, then I'll smile. You know what I mean? And it can just be a fun experience to have with other people. I think sometimes there's an emphasis on, like, you gotta do things by yourself. And while it is true, there's definitely experiences that you can have or you can go to by yourself. Like, sometimes you just have to have that experience with others. You know? Yeah, friends being happy is great. Yeah. Yeah, friends being happy is so cool. Oh, let's see. Also, I saw your earlier one, not mutually exclusive. I mean, look at Vodka from Uma Musume. And she is really cool. She's really... Oh, thank you for the hot pats and chin scratches. Thank you. Water. Ugh. My first con was Rose City Comic Con. It was kinda mid, expensive AF meet and greets with celebrities, and the con was mainly a vendor hall-centric thing. Off-Kai 2024 was my first proper con, and it was a lot of fun. In the end, I think what I could say, probably the best thing to say in the end, when you're thinking about going to a convention, just do your research on what the convention is about or what the vibes are. And then kind of go from there. Because I know there are conventions that are very much cosplay focused, and you will end up a little bit overwhelmed because it's like people are mainly there to cosplay or have intricate cosplays. Meanwhile, there are some conventions where it's like cosplay isn't the main focus, and you kind of see more of people just vibing out, you know, and like having a fun little time. Like, one that I can think of that I've heard from friends' experiences, like, I've heard, oh god, I can't remember the name of it, but there's like 2 conventions and they're in the same convention center. One of them is like more focused on detailed cosplay, and then the other one's just like, it's got anime and stuff in there, but it's mainly like gaming and music focused for it. And while the other one isn't specifically like cosplay, like it's like this is a cosplay convention, like it's more of like Japanese culture and everything. A lot of people just take that as the convention to do intricate cosplays. I see people going nuts in cons. It looks so much fun. It can definitely be a fun time. Sometimes people get a little bit too wild, and it can negatively affect a convention, depending. Which is why I feel like... Okay, before I go into this tangent, just really quick. Rice Shower is the best. Rice Shower is really quality. She's a top tier horse girl. No doubt, no doubt. You're speaking the truth. You're spitting facts. And Vodka's also really cool. I really enjoy her design. I like her hair a lot. I love cool girls that have short hair. But going back to it, for the convention stuff, I think especially now, after certain things, like there's been such a big boost of people going to conventions and then also like as much as they're being hyped, there's folks that don't know full convention etiquette, and then they go a little bit too wild with being excited. Like, that can be a little overwhelming. Just a little bit. But I think there's definitely conventions that still have, like, a very... can have some partying atmosphere, but are still managed quite well. Well, for conventions, I mainly just go solo, making sure that I get to the things I want to get, and meeting up with people before or after cons. I like to go with friends. I really do enjoy going with friends more. I have gone to a couple of conventions on my own, but it doesn't hit the same for me. It doesn't. It's also mainly because I like cosplay, and I like to cosplay at conventions. So when I'm not, if I'm alone, I feel less comfortable cosplaying, because a lot of the cosplays that I've done, it's like they're really cute, but it's definitely I get nervous. I get nervous to cosplay. I like being able to cosplay with friends, so then we can share stuff about like what we're doing for our cosplays together. But oh, I've never been to an anime expo in my life. Honestly, AX can be a wild time. Last year when I went, it was still a lot of fun. There were issues for sure that I could say, but it still had fun. I still had a fun time with everybody. But I think part of that is because I was able to hang out with Leah and Sunny and Mane-san. And everyone, you know. I have massive respect for cosplayers. I don't know if I could do it. See, with cosplays now, there's so many different things that you can do. There's so many things. You can buy cosplays. You can do casual cosplays. You can do, like, closet cosplays. You can do, like, alternative variants of characters. Like, there's so many things you can do now, and it's really cool. I've seen people, like, there was that huge boom of people that, like, they couldn't afford, like, some of the other expensive wigs, so they got, like, paper, and they made, like, paper wigs, which is crazy. It was such cool, it's such a cool concept to make your own wigs using materials that are available to you. I'm just an art fiend anyways, and I think that's cool when people figure out a creative way to, like, do things with their medium. So, like, doing things like making wigs from yarn and, like, keeping that texture of the yarn in the wigs, or, like, doing paper mache wigs and stuff that are, like, that hold themselves to, like, such a degree where they can still do, like, these cool, intricate hairstyles and everything. Or, like, people are going back to this again, but, like, the Land of the Lustrous style wigs, where they have the layers of, like, the glittery, clear material and stuff on it. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool. Ah! I love people. I love cosplayers. They're so cool. Ooh. My favorite thing is when I get hugged by a pretty cosplayer. I've had times where people came over to me and said that my cosplay was cute, and then they gave me a big hug, and they were really pretty. And I'm like, you're so pretty. I remember this one cosplayer, she came up to me and she was like, you are the cutest little thing I've seen. Let me give you a big hug. And I'm like, this is 1 in the morning at a convention, and I'm like, you're so pretty too. And we just gave each other a big hug. And I'm like, oh, I love women. I'm so blessed. Oh my god. I love cosplayers though. They're all the ones that I've had not good experiences, not gonna lie, but most of the time they've been really nice experiences. A lot of people for cosplay, at least when you meet the right people, they're very welcoming, they're very informative, they're very kind, and they love to figure out like times to to like meet each other again at other conventions, or even figure out like group cosplays. It's so much fun. Oh, thank you so much, Sam Puffy, for the follow, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Is that Madoka art I smell? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm doing some art based off of the Walpurgis Nacht movie design, her more official one. I wanted to try it. I was stuck in between that or like drawing one of the beta designs for her like from the Monogatari exhibit. But I decided to draw this one because like it was the most recent reference that I've seen, because I had folks sending me images of the Madoka Walpurgis Nacht things from from AX, and her art, the promotional art of her with her new outfit was on there like full force, and I'm like, I need to draw her. But I hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way. I hope. Oh, imagine Chaoti the magical girl. Too cute. Yeah, that's a goal costume. Another outfit. I want to make them, I want to make another design that's magical girl Chaoti. I love magical girls so much. You have no idea. I love magical girls. I love magical girls. I love idol girls. I love magical girls. I love horse girls. Oh, my sister cosplayed Sanji once. She said a little boy with a Sanji plushie came to hug her. Very wholesome. That's so cute. I love that for them. That's so cute. I hope that I'm sure she was very happy, honestly. I had an experience at a convention where I was cosplaying Madoka. I think for this convention it was one of the ones where like I had worked really hard on making the cosplay. For I think excluding a couple of times, excluding like maybe like 1 or 2 closet cosplays, and I was able to purchase 1 cosplay. I tried my best to like budget to make cosplays, but I made a Madoka one, and there was like a bunch of kids at the convention I went to, and they thought that I was a Disney princess. So all of the kids asked if they could take pictures with me, and their parents were like, is it okay if you pose with them? They think you're a princess. And I'm like, of course. And I took pictures with the kids. It was really funny, but it was really cute. Like I had the full poofy skirt and everything, so a lot of the kids were really excited. But yeah, I just think it's funny in the future for like any of those kids like growing up to see in the future, like they're looking at old photos and then they see this like this cosplayer, and their parents are like, oh yeah, we went to this one convention center and there was like a bunch of people in costumes, and there was someone that was dressed up like a princess and you were so excited, and they're like, I've never seen this freaking princess in my entire life. Where is this character from? I'm completely looking forward to the movie. I'm so happy that Madoka Magica is getting a new movie. Me too! Me too! Honestly, I had to step away from Magia, etc. for a moment because I was getting slightly bothered by how they were handling how quickly the gachas were switching out, not gonna lie. But I've still been enjoying it. Like, after getting back to it. But I've been so excited. I've been wanting this movie for so long, ever since they, like, ever since they released the concept, like, so many years ago. I definitely want to try cosplaying eventually. Gotta work on myself a bit more first, I think. Do whatever you want to, pace yourself for your comfort, because in the end, cosplaying is about fun. About having fun and being comfortable with yourself, or at least, you know, it depends. Some people like to, like, push their confidence and stuff, or, like, push boundaries for themselves, but it's all about what you want to do. So no pressure, no stress. Do what you need for yourself. Okay. I believe in you. And I'm sure that your cosplays will be fantastic. Oh, I got a jet. Thank you for the wonderful tangents and amazing art and comfy vibes as always. Chaoti love. Thank you for joining in, Paper. I hope that if you're not here, then you're probably gonna watch the VOD. So, but thank you so much for stopping by. It's always very nice to see you here. Have a wonderful rest of your day and take very good care of yourself. I'll see you again on the next stream if you're able to make it. Heck yeah! I'll keep the advice in mind. I'll dip now after the wonderful advice. Okay, you're still here. Great to see you too. Heck yeah! Have a good day. Heck. Chaoti loves girls. Yes, I do. Madoka Magica is how I was introduced to magical girls. Oh, that's wild. That's nice, though. I feel like Madoka Magica is a nice series. I love a bunch of different series for magical girls. I think it took me a while to be more comfortable with being confident in saying that I liked those like magical girl series. Cause for a while, I didn't really know how to feel when I said that I liked certain things. Cause I was afraid that people would be weird about it. Cause there were people that had been weird about it for a while. But I think Madoka Magica was one of the series that I watched and everything that I really felt, I was like, I need to talk about this, and I do not care what people think because I love this series so much. That and Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku, Kasune Teto, Madoka Magica, Love Live, all of those combined all at once to be like, these are series that I need to talk about. And from there, I became more open to talk about what I like as a big nerd. But that's incredibly valid for you, honestly. My most favorite character from Madoka Magica is Homura. Hell yeah! I love Homura. She's really great. I like how she's written, honestly. I love how all of the girls are written. Luckily, they have like some of the side story mangas, so like Mami and Kyoko have more that have more time in those side stories, or like in another, like there's the Madoka Magica Another Story where it mainly focuses on Mami and Kyoko. And then they had some more things for like Magia Record, like Magi Reko, and even in Magia, etc. They have the events stories and stuff that kind of like go into that more as well. But I really like them a lot. I think Madoka still gets, for people that are into the series, there are some times when I hear Madoka hate still, and it makes me kind of sad. And I feel like, for some degree, Like, I can see people's point of views with Homura, but she's a very... I think she has a lot of complexities as a character, and she is a very interestingly, nicely, or very complicatedly written character, and I like that about her. I like her moral grayness. I appreciate that. I like the start. I'm a big fan of braided pigtail Homura. You know? But cause I also just like that hairstyle on her a lot. And also I think I had a big phase. I still do like characters that are shy and everything, but I've definitely had more phases where I was more invested in characters that had that like shy awkwardness for themselves. But Homura is a good pick. Homura is a good pick. Day one Homura fan, and you're so valid for it too. Kid asking their grandma about a magical girl cosplayer. Grandma, that's your grandpa? I can't believe I'm gonna be someone's grandpa in the future. Wild. Oh god. Also, I saw Chao is indeed a princess. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Only the coolest one though. I'm a pretty cool princess. You were afraid of being corny. I was born on the cup. That's crazy to say, but also very valid of you. I am no longer... I mean, I'm less afraid of talking about my interests now. If you can't tell from how I talk on stream. I think there's a charm when I hear folks so confidently talking about their interests and what they enjoy. You know? It makes me very happy to hear, and it makes me want to do the same. So therefore, I try my best to get out of that anxiety kind of feeling, so I can talk about what I care about and enjoy. I still have moments where I get shy about it, but it's also why I just like hearing people talk about their interests too. It makes me happy to hear my friends talk about what they like. Cause not all of my friends have the same interests as me. I think some of my friends they definitely have some different interests for sure. But it's still nice to hear about, because it's something that I didn't think that I would really make contact with in certain regards. So being able to hear it or hear someone invested in like certain fandoms that I'm not usual to, and hearing from their perspective like what is something that makes those things so fun for them, it's very nice to hear. And sometimes also it makes me invested, and I'm like, maybe I want to actually go into that fandom after all, or check out that series. A fellow Miku fan? Yes. Yes, a fellow Miku fan. A fellow Miku fan indeed. I like Hatsune Miku. She's really cool. I've had a friend that's recently, she was like, yeah, I've recently discovered Kasane Teto, and now I'm like non-stop listening to her music, and I'm like, yes, now this means another person that I'm able to randomly send new Teto music and old Teto music to when I find it. And now I will relish. I will appreciate when they can get back to me to let me know how they feel about this. Literally the other day I sent my friend a message and I was like, I forgot. I forgot that I can just send this to you now, and you'll be like, okay with it. And you'll be excited to see this content. I've been in so many fandoms that I've lost count. Honestly, that's fair. That's understandable. I think there's been few fandoms that I've like directly made contact with in some way, and even my directness in making contact with the fandom is like minimal, I'd say. So but there's a lot of things that I'm really into. So, if anything, my main things I either already talk about on stream, or like I'm literally planning out streams where I am going to do nothing but yap about the subject. Sprouts fanbase is the best one. Yeah! Y'all are fantastic. Y'all are wonderful. I think I'm happy for this for the Sprouts, because you've grown, the Sprouts have grown into a bunch of incredibly welcoming and kind individuals. I feel like you very much make a nice, welcoming environment for new people, and it makes me very happy to see, and I hope to continue to see the kindness that you all give to each other and give to others, you know. I hope to continue to see that as the Sprouts grow larger, as the Sprout swarm grows in numbers. Hello, blessings, blessings. Bean. Breen. I hope you're doing well and having a wonderful day and taking very good care of yourself. Okay. Here we go. I think I'll move this down a little bit. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my gosh. I have to make sure that my throat's not trying to demolish me right now. I got into a new fandom a couple weeks ago. Ooh, what kind? What is it, if you don't mind me asking? Wait. Here we go. Our ranks shall grow. They shall increase. They have been increasing. They have been growing. By the end of the year, it'll be freaking 1K on YouTube, no problem. There we go. Okay. What I need to do, actually, maybe I need to... Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like how that looked. Dandy's World. It's cause of 3 characters. I've heard of that before. Let me look it up really quick. Dandy's World. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that before. Heck yeah. It's the thing, yeah, I've seen the sunflower character, I think. Or the flower character. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that they also had like a bunch of plushies already too. I just saw like plushie merch. That's crazy. They all look really cute. I like that. Oh, we shall spread the word of Chow the Cute. Chow the Cute. That's valid. I think I'd like to say that I'm more like Chow the cool and the cool nonchalant. Just kidding. I am not nonchalant. I am the exact opposite. I am a very chalant person. I yearn and I am full of whimsy. And I wish to make my feelings known to the world. Goob, V, and Shelly are characters that got me into Dandy's world. Interesting. Wait, let me see which ones they are. Let me see. Dandy's world characters. Wait. In the meantime, let me also get some more details in here. I think I may need to change part of this. This may need to be moved over a bit more. Yeah, okay, this works better. That works better over there. Alright. I'm liking this so much. This is looking so nice. Oh my god. Ooh, I like this. Okay, let me really quick drink some more water. Okay, I'm also trying to look at the characters. Oh, Shelly looks cute. She's like a little cinnamon roll head. That's adorable. Oh, okay. V is the monitor one. TV monitor head superiority. I love object heads. They're so cool. I'm saying stuff about the TV though because I just keep seeing that character Tenna from Deltarune, and I feel I wish to squeeze Tenna. I wish to grab him like a little stress ball, but not really, and hold him like... I wish to hold him gently in the palm of my hand. Does that make sense? I wish to hold Tenna Deltarune very gently in the palm of my hand. I've always liked object heads, but there's been occasionally there's like a freaking resurgence of object head characters. And like it just fulfills something within me seeing people make object head characters. I feel so a sense of freedom. Like a cheeseburger? Yeah, you know what, like a cheeseburger. I wish to hold him like a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. Well, blessings, Vex. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? What is good, what is good? I hope that you're doing alright and taking very good care of yourself. Also, that's so valid to make a Dandy's World OC. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. I think it's nice. I don't know if I've really done a lot of that before. I've thought about it. I've thought about it for fandoms that I enjoy to make like a character that would also fit into that world. But I think in the end I just end up making my own other OCs. I'm just a fiend and I like to write characters. So for her design, I decided to mix V, Shelly, and Goop together. Oh, interesting. So like, sorry, in my brain, I immediately thought, because the cinnamon roll and everything, I thought about like a microwave. I thought about that, or like a digital food, other digital food-esque type of head-shaped character. But that's cool. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm trying to. That's fair. If how to word. even if today is not a good day, take today to have to like just get those energy and vibes out, you know? And I hope that tomorrow will bring you some better times. Or whenever you're able to have a day to yourself. I hope that you can have some nice things come your way. Here we go. This, and now with that, there we are. I realized for the Chainsaw Man, for the Fami drawing, I don't think I ended up cleaning up the line work this much. I don't think I did. Initially. Oh, this is so nice. Okay. I'm very happy with this, if you can't tell already. So, here we go. Also, Shelly's head is a shell. Oh, I didn't get to see Shelly. I went on a mini tangent about Tenna Deltarune. Apologies. She's really into dinosaurs. Oh, valid. Nice. I love when characters have like extra cute tidbits about themselves. I always enjoy that. That's always a fun thing to learn. Maybe that's why I also like maybe that's also why I like a lot of idol shows and everything too. Possibly. Because they always add like the extra details for like the girls and like the characters and everything. Okay, there we go. There's the reference again. So this... okay. I might lock in for a second, so I may either not immediately see messages, or I might not immediately reply to them. Just letting you know. V is the game host of her own game show. Oh, interesting. Is it like, so is it basically kind of like, how do I say? Is it kind of like a slice of life-esque kind of series? Where they're all in the same kind of place living with not living with each other, but like living alongside each other and everything, like as neighbors and everything. And then they like happen to get into situations with each other. Here we go. Here we are. I'm also trying to think of what of which horse girl I'm gonna be immediately drawing after this. I'm probably going to be drawing Urara. Oh, this should be more like... yeah. Yeah? I don't know. Is that to work? No. That doesn't work exactly. Here we go, because in the it'll be like that. Then this. And then like this. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's a better thing for that. Okay. Here we are. It's a game, and all the characters that you see are toons except for some. They're human characters, but they are only shown in pictures and on TV screens that can be found. Interesting. Okay. Wait, so it's an actual... Is it on Steam? Is it a Roblox game? Here we go. Oh, it's Roblox. Oh, interesting. Survival horror game. Whoa! Why didn't you say that it was a survival horror game? So the one that popped up says survival horror game. Huh? I love horror. The horror genre is so cool. What the frick? I definitely want to look more into it. I think there's another Roblox horror game that one of my friends was also she invited me to play off stream and stuff. I can't remember the name of it, but it has like all these different creatures and everything, and you like start up by going into the place via like a submarine and everything. But it ends up being like a fun time. Although I do die quickly in it. I still am not used to like I'm still not used to the monsters that are in it. But here we go. That's better. Pressure, yeah, that's it. Pressure. That's the game. My friend really loves the game Pressure. Like, hang on. I need to drink water real quick. Okay. But, yeah, she told me about it a few times, and then the other day she was like, Chaoti, I'm playing this right now, and I'm like, oh, cool. And she's like, would you like to join in and play too? And I'm like, heck yeah, like I would love to. So we played it together, and she was like she was like, how are you dying so quickly? I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't help it. I don't mean to die so quickly. Oh, Goob. Okay, let me look at Goob. Goob. Shelly, Pebble, Babette, Messy. Where is? I can't immediately see Goob. Hang on. Goob. Boop. Oh, they look so cute. Oh, I like them. Their arms remind me of little Muppet arms. I like that. I like them. They look very cute. In my brain, I'm like, I enjoy their appearance greatly. No, but I like that. It's always fun to see and interesting to see what people do from how do I say? For genres in horror that are like that kind of become more popular, it's interesting to see what types of designs and characters that folks come up with. Like seeing what horror related content comes out at certain times, like, and being able to see, like, or being able to understand, it's like, oh yeah, this horror is really popular around this time. like this time right now. Like seeing that and then seeing what people do with that specific section of horror is really fun. I'm always just a fiend at looking at horror characters and everything. I don't always play all the horror games and stuff, but regardless, it's always fun to see. Because my main things that I enjoyed for horror, and I do this on stream too, I love RPG horror games. I love those so much. They're so nice. They're so cool and nice and silly and fun and interesting, and I love pixel art. I love pixel work. It's so cool. Let me see. I may need to change that a little bit. This probably needs to be a little bit closer. But it's fine. I probably need to step away for a second to grab some more water. So if anything, right after this, really quick, just give me 1 second and I will be right back. I need to change the way that I do the stuff on here. I don't like how that looks specifically right now. Because also the arm is kind of going through here. And I need to draw the other part of the sleeve. Okay. And this probably should be... There we go. Better. Okay. Here we are. That's a lot better. Okay. I like that more. B. I'm grabbing water. Wah! That's an odd little thing. Okay, I'm grabbing water. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I've returned. I'm back. Hi. Hello. I'm back and I have I have a snack. Yum, yum. Okay. What kind of snack? I have Cheetos Puffs. I haven't had Cheetos Puffs in a minute. I don't think I don't have a lot of those kinds of things anymore. Yummers, yeah, yummers. I haven't had like Flamin' Hot Cheetos in a minute either. I kind of miss them. It's just not something that I immediately think of for snacks now. Like some of my stuff I usually get like plantain chips and stuff. Or something like that. You should try the jalapeno Cheetos. I haven't yet. I want to try them. I do want to try those. They seem like they'd be really yummy. Some packing peanuts look and smell like Cheetos. They're so cursed. I want to try those. You can always eat everything once. That's what I've been told by a wise individual. They also kept saying how they wanted to drink lava because they said it looked very yummy. But that's beside the point. Flaming Hot Cheetos by Claro, good song. Nameless. Nameless, I'm gonna let you know that I saw a TikTok earlier today and I forgot to send it over in the Discord, but it made me specifically think because you mentioned Claro, and this is one person that was like, you know what? Maybe I should just stop listening to Claro for a minute and pick up the beer. And I'm like... I'm like, it's very nameless core. / positive. Very nameless core. They're very tasty. I will listen to that. I have listened to some Claro songs and I have really enjoyed her. I've been trying to, I can't remember which one I'm trying to learn on the guitar right now. But there are some that I'm trying to learn on the guitar. At the moment. Pick up the beer. No, it was someone that was... It was someone that was like, maybe I should pause and listening to Claro and pick up a beer, and then it turned, and then like the next part of the video was them holding a beer, like, and, like holding a beer and like on a boat and just like very calmly relaxing and fishing and drinking a beer. What? This works in perfect combination. Nothing could possibly go wrong eating Cheetos, coughing, and drinking water. nothing could go wrong. They're one of my people. Well, it was a funny little video I saw, and I thought it was very U-core. Here we go. Let's see. They're not wrong. Lava do be looking like spicy orange juice, crazy good soup. They really aren't wrong, honestly. It is true. It does look like crazy good soup. Or it looks like something that you would dip an apple into, like a caramelized apple. But instead it's a lava-coated apple. Like glass when it's really melted and heated up. Bah. Like, when it's all heated up, it do be looking tasty in that brief moment. I do be thinking. I do, in fact, be thinking, I wonder what that tastes like. Yes, I was just thinking of glass. I'm glad that there's a connected brain cell in some extent. Some brain wavelength. I hope that in that moment there was just a bunch of people on the planet Earth that suddenly decided to think about glass and how melted glass looks yummy. I hope. When there's things like that happens, I always imagine, just in some other random part of the world, no matter where it may be, there's just someone else out there that's thinking about the same thing, but they have no reason or have no idea why they're thinking about it. And then they're just like, well, that was a really weird thought for me to suddenly have. You know what I mean? I just think about that, and then I just chortle a little bit. I giggle. I chuckle. Yeah, the little glass sprinkles they use for colors look like cake decorations. Exactly. I was thinking about that specifically with that. Like, especially how some of those things look. Especially with how some of them look when it's still melted and then they like put those solid little sprinkle pieces on there. It's so wild. Forbidden sprinkles. Yeah, forbidden sprinkle. Forbidden sprinkle. Why eat microplastic when you can eat glass? I mean, gotta say this now really quick. Just in case, for anyone and for John Twitch, don't actually eat glass. We like to be silly here. Don't eat glass. Eat regular sprinkle. Thanks, John. Thank you. Just gotta get that down. Just in case. But microplastics are good. Got it. I knew I missed out on something. No microplastics either. No. 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 Oh, truth in fiction. Blessings, blessings. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Apologies for not saying, blessings earlier if I didn't actually say that. My bad. I did see you come in earlier. But welcome in, welcome in. I hope that you're having a wonderful day and taking very good care of yourself. How about melted sugar made to look like glass? Well, that's different, because that's still melted sugar, and then you can have that. That's a little different. I'm trying to... Sorry, I'm laughing at my face. I have to laugh sometimes. Okay. I'm so easily amused. Why do I be like that? Okay, let's see. So this goes like this instead, actually. Okay, there we go. And now... Okay, that's nicer. That already looks nicer. Okay. There's so many little detailing, like frills and details and stuff. I saw someone I saw a YouTube video recently, like talking about another convention, and someone actually had made this cosplay, which I was incredibly surprised by, and it looked so well done. I'm assuming with how it looked for their cosplay, they did like maybe they used a little machine to cut out the little, is it lattice work? I can't remember what it's called, but on this section of pen work, on this section of the skirt, like the fabric is literally like very thin, like this. It's a bad example of it, but it's kind of like that of sorts. So I'm assuming that they used another machine to cut out that section, because I know there's cosplayers that use that, or they have access to certain things like that, or maybe they just like made little thin strips and then they like put it all across and stuff and did it like that. But it didn't seem like that, because like there would have been some seam work in some of the areas. But anyway, I saw someone that made that and it looked really cool. Oh, thank you for the headbutt. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Here we go. And let's do this. Oh, okay, there's another area right there. Boop, 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 boop. What if I did like a random stream at one point that it was just like a mic off and I was just drawing? Do you think that would be okay? It's in my brain. I'm because I'm looking at like the time. I'm looking at the time and I'm like, how much progress should I actually have right now? But I've been talking a lot today. I've been having a little yap. Quite the yap session today. Okay, this. Dun 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 dun. That's not the best. Okay, there we go. There's so many different details that have been added to this design. I feel like this design will definitely grow on me more as I continue to look at it. I do like it. It has a lot of the elements from the initial Madoka design. I think I'm thinking about it also alongside the other designs that I've seen for some of the previews. With like more of the added elements that they have for everyone in the quintet. Because I think something that really made the design stand out still was like that balance of simplicity for it. For the original designs. I got scared for a second. Oh my god. There's like a little part of my chair that moved slightly and it sounded like someone, like a human person making a noise, and that scared me. I was like, oh god. Ooh, I'm okay. I'm fine. Everything's good. Okay, let me do this. What I'm gonna do is duplicate this layer. Because at this point also, this needs to be put up a little bit more. Because then that... Yeah, okay, that works a lot better. Right? Yeah. Oh god, yeah, that works so much better. That works so much better, being a bit higher up. Okay. Alright. Nice! Here we are. I'm like... Hey Chow, have you ever takes off sunglasses, grown a garden? Yes, I have, and there's a dinosaur event right now. And I'm trying to get the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Have you grown a garden, Cody Rock streams? More like Funny Pebble streams. Got him. But I hope you're having a good day. Blessings, blessings. Gosh dang it. They need to release the new movie already. It's been 12 years since Rebellion came out. Yeah, it's supposed to... The amount of delays that's happened in the movie, like for the movie, has definitely been distressing. Let me see. When is Walpurgis not movie? Madoka Magica. It says that it should be by the end of the year. Either by the end of this year or the beginning of next year is when it's supposed to be happening. So I really need them to follow what they're saying. And I need them to release it. Release the Walpurgis Nacht Rising. Please. I'm a desperate magical girl fan. And I need something to hold on to. Glad to hear it. I'm considering puts back on sunglasses. Growing a garden myself. How's the stream going? It's pretty nice and comfy right now. I've been making some progress. I have a good chunk of the chest area, body, the main torso cleaned up. I do need to add some more detailing though. So let me really quick do this a little bit. Actually. Maybe that's not the best way to do that. I don't like that. Hang on, I don't like that. I'll figure out something. This is the general base for it. For this over here. That. This. Maybe? It's been a minute. There's some silly little lace over there. Wow. But the stream's been going well. It's been going nice. Also, you should grow a garden. It's fun. It's a fun little time. I'm doing my best with figuring out how my garden's being formatted. Right now, I'm like trying to grab stuff so I can expand the back area of my garden, and apparently it's 500 mil for like the currency in the game. Told that to one of my friends, and their first response was, that's not too bad. And I'm like, you have like 45 billion or whatever in the game. Of course that's not a lot. No, I didn't actually say that. No, but I was just like, yeah, no, that's fair. Because I guess by this point in the game, I should also know how to do more of the things for like the mutations for the plants and stuff, you know? I hope so. I'll definitely be getting the Blu-ray. Everybody got all riled up when the concept trailer got released, but that was 8 years ago already. Yeah, and even then they changed stuff. When the concept was leaked, since it wasn't meant for public consumption. Yeah, it was more like the concept trailer and everything for it. They did, I think for part of it, it was also because people were trying to find things from the Madoka exhibit, which is where some of the concept work came from for it. And then they ended up kind of leaking that. But, you know, I guess that is how that is, I suppose. But I find it interesting, the additions that they made to the designs. I appreciate how certain aspects remain for this in the designs that they have now for the actual movie. Like what concepts they have for like the new outfit, and then what things they have that they're basically having like an homage of sorts to their original outfit designs for the magical girl outfits. Like, especially for Madoka's right now, there's definitely a lot. There's a lot that's combined for the design. Like, I've been staring back and forth from her original magical girl design to her her Madogatari design, like exhibit slash leaked design for the Walpurgis Nacht concept film to this finalized design. There's just so much going on. There's so many back and forth motifs from both designs combined together in this. Yeah. I do need to add the little lock still right here. So I'll do that. Here we go. Okay. And that gets like right there. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah. I want to see full art of Kyoko, Sayaka, and Mommy's designs already. Because I think from what I remember, Mommy's also took inspiration from one of her other original concept works, where she was more like, definitely had, like, she still has Western motifs in her design, but it's, the other concept was like the more traditional Western kind of design, with like kind of closer to the style, at least similar to like a skirt style that you would see for like Westerns and stuff, you know. For like certain characters and everything. But anyway, I'm a little silly guy. I have anxiety right now. I like talking about character designs. Like I said, I still have anxiety over talking about things I like. But I really love talking about character designs. I like being able to talk about what is considered when designing a character. Versus like what is done or what changes are made until the finalized version. Okay, and then this. There we go. So now that gets a little thing here. Yeah! Okay. Awesome. That's better. I'll probably, what I'll do, I'll probably have that more, I'll have that a little bit different. Anyway. Oh god. Oh. Okay. This might be a little bit shorter today. Not shorter today, but it has been 2 hours. It is 2 hours. That is my usual stream amount. I might do it like there. Okay, and then this can be changed a little bit. I still need to change some of the anatomy a little bit. But I'm liking this. I'm liking this more and more every time I fix stuff up for it. Okay. I think this is where I'll end for today. I was talking a lot more than I thought that I would. But I'm very happy that I was able to still get a stream in today. I was a little nervous. The weather's been a little funky today, and I thought that I wasn't going to be able to stream. But I'm glad I made it. And I'm glad that other folks made it too. So, with that, thank you very much. Oh my god, I was about to choke. and then cough into the microphone. But thank you very much for everyone that joined in today. I very much appreciate it. It's always a lot of fun. Next stream, I'm gonna be doing a collab with Chu-chan. And we'll be playing Demonologist. And I definitely haven't been waiting to play this game so that I could play it with someone else on stream, because I haven't been scared of it. No, not at all. I'm a brave little guy. But yeah, thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of the night. And take very good care of yourselves. If the weather is funky, then out-funk it. That I did. I out-funked the heck out of the weather. Points. Scared. No! I'm not scared. I'm a brave individual. I'm a very brave guardian of the meadows. Believe it. But in any case, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of the night. And I will see you on Thursday with Chu-chan, because I'll be streaming my perspective too. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Ciao. Good night. Goodbye. I'll see ya. Thank you for joining in. It makes me happy. Okay, bye.